What's up? This is Bacon is my podcast. I'm Jimmy.
I am Mike.
And we are proud to be part of the Deluxe Edition network. That is right, the Den.
That's right, hashtag the Den. We are part of an awesome network with a number of fantastic podcasts, such as History I'd Like to Fuck, or HILF Podcast, Barrel Age Chicks, Barrel Age Flicks, Spoil My Movie, Deluxe Edition Podcast. Man, I could go on forever.
You could, but we won't, so you can go
Beard
watch.
Laws.
Go listen, go watch, check them all out now.
In a
Deluxe
pickle.
Edition Network.
Right now, deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Follow it on social medias, Deluxe Edition Network.
What's your bacon? What's up, buddy?
Ew. I know it's cold.
Indeed.
So you want to get the sweaters going.
No. I reject that. And I'll tell you why.
Why would you do that?
Well, you don't put gloves on furry hands, do you?
Well, no.
No, you don't. So you know what? I like to keep my beanbag clean like my palms.
Yes.
That's right.
The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra is out now. It's got the skin-safe technology you used to. It's got the LED light like you used to. But this one, it's got the foil blade.
Oh my god, the foil blade. It's nice for the crevasse.
Exactly. So it, hooks up your nether regions.
Goes right up the Mississippi on the one side and the Rio Grande on the other side.
Exactly. So go to manscaped.com, use the promo code BACONPOD for 20% off, plus free shipping.
Yeah, indeed.
And it's not even just for this, right?
No, it's for anything on there.
Exactly, especially
our favorite,
the crop mops, the ball and butt wipes. If you see us, we always give them out.
We'll hand them to you.
Exactly.
They'll be in the package, it's okay.
If you don't see us, manscaped.com, promo code BACONPOD, 20% off of those bad boys.
Free shipping.
And always remember to ask yourself,
what's your bacon?
Welcome to the Super Bowl. Well, I mean, we can't say Super Bowl.
No, you can't say the Super Bowl.
Welcome to the big sporting game event.
We got Joey here.
Puppy Bowl.
Super Bowl. Puppy Bowl is where it's at.
Puppy Bowl is where it's at.
It is.
Yeah. We are coming to you live
During
from an undisclosed location during the big
game,
the big sporting match, the football match,
the foosballs for the devil. But yeah, guys, we're excited. We just had a really great episode with Andrew from Project 86 that'll be coming up. We had Adam formerly from 3 Days Grace a couple days ago, which was a lot of fun. So we got some cool episodes.
From Saint Estonia.
Yeah, 3 Days Grace in Saint Estonia, and actually Saint Estonia, their most "Let Me Live My Life," their like most listened to song. That chorus is fucking fire.
Yeah,
fucking fire. And I was like, what? Like
that's what I would say. Like, maybe you guys know him as formerly from 3 Days Grace, but start to know him as from Saint Estonia, because that's the band he's in.
Yeah,
and the music's good.
So today, I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna talk about what we're gonna do today because it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
So welcome to Discussions and Drinks.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Today.
It's gonna be fun.
Not only am I going to be giving Jimmy we're going to be tasting what's in this bag.
I'm just glad it's in a black plastic bag, which is typically a liquor store bag.
Indeed. But also, I'm going to be. I'm hoping Jimmy has not heard this song before, but we are going to be doing the very first listen/watch along.
This is dangerous
on the show.
This is dangerous.
It's not dangerous because we're not going to play the audio. What we're going to do is we're going to do a countdown. Right. What I want everybody to do between now and the end of the intro, I want you to open up your browser, go to a different tab. Go to a different tab and look for Ice Spice.
They're not going to do this.
Okay?
They're driving in their car. They're not going to do this.
Okay. Well,
you should do this.
Look for Ice Spice. That is the artist. And look for the song
Ice Spice.
Think You the Shit. Parentheses. fart. And,
Why?
And go.
Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon! Bacon is my... Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my...
So we got Joey already in the chat going, oh man, Ice Spice is a queen.
Is a queen. Or maybe.
Yeah. But so
Maybe
today
he is, she is. I don't know.
Today in a lesson of, hey, I got to figure out what's going on with the world.
Okay.
Because, you know, we're talking a lot about songwriting and expanding and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Jen was like, okay, well, here's a set list. This is called Viral Hits. And the first song on that was the one that I sent over to you.
Okay.
What is it? Beautiful.
I haven't checked it out yet.
Beautiful Things.
I didn't get a chance to check it out yet.
Yeah, it's called Beautiful Things. I'll get the person it's by. But fantastic song. Really, really good song. Also on that list is Ice Spice, Think You the Shit, in parentheses, fart. And when it popped up on my...
Beautiful Things is by Benson Boone.
Yes, Benson Boone. Great song. Fantastic song. But when I heard about this Ice Spice song, and literally the name popped up on the little screen in my car, I started laughing hysterically because I was like, "There's no way that this is not a real. Like, this isn't real.
Mm-hmm.
This is not real. Oh, it's real. It's fucking real."
So what are we gonna do here? We're gonna listen to, like, do I get to be like stop and then we react, or are we gonna actually...
No, we're gonna react as it's playing because this is a watch along, listen along.
Okay.
We could stop it if you want, but we got to tell everybody to stop it because they're watching and listening along.
Wait. So okay. Wait. So if people are watching that or listening to this in their car right now,
yeah,
they've already listened to the song, or they're gonna listen to the song and not us.
Well,
how many times can you listen to two things at the same time?
You can't.
Right.
So listen, this isn't a well thought out plan. We don't. I'm not gonna lie to anybody and go, yeah, I thought this through.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
What you could do if you're listening,
right?
Go ahead, pause, listen to the song, and then come back
and then listen to it again.
You can't hear it.
They're not gonna
this
hear
is
the song.
You reacting to the song. And
Oh, we're not going to play any of the song on here.
We're not going to play any of the song on here.
So the people listening to this show are not going to hear any of the song. They're just going to hear the reaction to portions of the song.
Yes. This is a trial thing. It'll probably do way better if you're sitting down, if you got Stranger Hood TV up, and you got it. But what we're going to do...
Okay. I really think we should play portions of the song. Like, let's just stop it every couple of seconds.
Okay.
Right? And then like we'll stop in under 10 seconds every time. And then when we edit this, we'll just edit out.
Okay.
We'll take out a few things.
All right. So before
that should be easy.
Yeah, okay. Before we go ahead and do that, what I'm going to do is show what we're going to try today.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Today on the docket, we've got Dirty Monkey.
What?
Dirty Monkey.
Oh, banana?
Banana peanut butter whiskey.
Well, that sounds awful.
Look at this. Look at this cute little monkey, though.
How much did you spend on that?
I'm not at liberty to say. It was free.
Okay.
It was free.
I mean, it might be great.
It could be great. It could be awful. We could...
Whiskey with natural flavor, suspect, and caramel coloring.
Yeah.
Dirty Monkey don't have a care in the Dirty Monkey don't have a care in the world. I didn't mean to pause there. There's no comma.
Yeah.
Yo, Dirty Monkey don't have a care in the world. He never rests in his pursuit of good times, inspired by Dirty Monkey's favorite flavors. This delicious blend of peanut butter and bananas will ignite your sense of adventure and have your taste buds swinging with delight or dying on a toilet like Elvis. It doesn't say that last part. I said that last part. So join Dirty Monkey, grab a bottle and some friends, and toast your troop. Dirty Monkey's in the military, apparently. He's got a troop.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe he's a groundling.
Oh, okay.
He's into improv.
Could be. Dirty Monkey's probably into improv comedy. I would say so. I would say he's into improv comedy.
Yeah. Joey goes, y'all should. I don't know what that means. We should open this.
Okay.
That's something I definitely know we should do.
So I'm going to go ahead and say that I love bananas and I love peanut butter. I don't know how you feel about the banana flavoring that things have, but it never tastes like bananas.
No.
Ever.
No.
I've had peanut butter whiskey before, and it's been pretty good.
Screwball, it's
pretty good. Nothing I would like. I mean, I'm not pouring a whole glass.
No. That's why I got these. Here.
Okay, all right.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say that.
Go ahead and
It's
smell
like,
that.
I ain't doing it, but like, wow, that smells really good.
Yeah, I'm optimistic actually.
Wait a minute. No, that smells very specific. That smells like Reese's peanut butter cup peanut butter.
Perhaps.
Tell me that doesn't smell like a Reese's to you. I don't smell any banana, but I smell Reese's.
It does. You can smell a little bit of banana.
I got no banana out of it.
I got banana. It's that sweetened. It's like a ripe banana.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna pour some.
Okay.
Pour some.
Yeah. Pour some for me. That's a lot. You're pouring a lot. Do you want an ice cube? Do we throw some ice into this?
I don't know. Do you?
Like, I mean, we're not shooting this. You poured more than a shot. So I guess let's throw some ice in it.
Delicious. It smells fantastic.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You poured more than a shot, so let's throw a little ice in there and see what we do.
Yeah. So yeah, the exercise that I found this song, we've been talking, Jimmy and I, about like songwriting, and we've been talking to a lot of people that work with a lot of people, and like work on.
Had some really cool conversations. Recently.
Yeah, just like working in songwriting circles, and it's been a trend, and like even talking to other people, it's regularly. It's like one of those things where it's like, man, we should probably be doing that.
Yeah.
Right. Like we identify as songwriters. We should probably be doing what songwriters are doing.
Sometimes I identify as a songwriter. I think after our last conversation, though, I identify more as a communicator.
Yeah, which is great. Which is great.
That's what I do better than.
Hey, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
I don't think you're the problem. You know what the problem is? Nobody knows where to find us online. That's the problem.
Well,
I
think there's.
Sometimes I go to YouTube. Sometimes I want to go to Spotify. Sometimes, how do I know where I can find everything bacon?
You know what there is? There's one place that has everything, all encompassing. It's baconismypodcast.com.
A solution.
Exactly. You ever want to listen to our music?
Yeah.
Or know where to find us on YouTube?
Yeah.
Or on Apple Music?
Yeah.
Spotify?
Yes.
Maybe grab some shirts.
Find some sponsor.
Find some sweet deals on some sodas from drinkwildbills.com, or maybe some beard product from Mythical Beards.
Maybe you want to pick up a Poddex.
Use the promo code BACON on all of those websites and get 10% off. But if you can't remember that, just go to baconismypodcast.com, hit sponsors. You're right there. Yeah. Tells you everything.
Find everything about us. Leave us a comment. Ask us a question. And always remember to ask yourselves every single day.
What's your bacon?
What's your bacon?
What's up, everybody? I'm Matt, the host of the Beard Laws Podcast, a podcast that has nothing to do with beards. A podcast where we aim to entertain and interact with our live viewers, but our listeners, they're like the quiet person that never talks sitting around the bonfire because the rest of the group is so entertaining, hilarious, wild, and a little bit them. So grab a drink, grab a snack, and let Beard Laws and the boys, Toby, Brandon, Logan, Zach, Richie, and our occasional special guest entertain you. We're live on the Beard Laws YouTube Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and for whatever reason you want to see us and or our beards, check us out, thebeardlawspodcast.com. We're everywhere.
So yeah, so I'm telling Jen about all these things that I aspire to do as a songwriter, and I want to start really if I want to do this, I should probably be going where the action is and figuring this stuff out and put myself out there. And I talked to Jimmy about it too, and we're gonna try and work on getting some extra days in Nashville in September, and Jen was like, well, you should also listen to like what's happening too. And I was like, yeah, of course, that's a great idea. So we were driving with the kids and listening to some of the things that are happening in the world now.
Well, I think there's a distinction to be made there, because I'm going to go out on a limb and say that when you look up viral songs, that is different than being like, hey, let's check out the Billboard Hot 100.
Yes. But also the reason why I wanted to look at viral songs is because I wanted to see if there's a big discrepancy and a big difference between what's charting and the things that are going viral.
Okay. What did you feel that there is?
Well,
or do you feel that we're on an even?
I was flabbergasted at what I
even
found.
Keel here.
Musically, I was flabbergasted as to what I found.
Okay.
And I haven't really been able to do any research beyond that because, well, A, the day has been busy, and B, wait till you hear this fucking thing.
Right. But I mean, in general, we're like, Ice Spice Fart Queen is like Drake.
A lot like
as
a lot
as,
like
as far as songwriting quality.
Bad Nicki Minaj.
Oh. Okay. I like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, she's great. But what if she was bad and wrote a song that said, think you the shit, parentheses, fart?
I'm wondering if the word fart is in there, or if they've
it absolutely is.
If they've done a fart.
Well, we're gonna find out soon.
A sampled fart.
But let's sample
if it was
this
like,
first.
Think you the shit. Which kind of fart do you pick? Do you pick like one that rises in pitch, or do you...
Oh, it's just gonna be like a diarrhea.
Oh,
splat.
All right. Speaking of that, let's drink some peanut butter banana whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all banana at front. That's all banana in the front. That's so sweet.
It's
and then
I mean,
peanut butter finish. Yeah.
It smells like a peanut butter banana smoothie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah. It is good, actually.
You can't drink a lot of it. You could. You get sick, but it's sweet.
It makes me want to do weird things with my tongue.
I was told that it wasn't a liqueur, but it tastes a lot like a liqueur.
It tastes, it's thick.
Viscousy. The viscosity.
Yeah, like a schnapps almost. It kind of feels like a schnapps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to drink more than this.
No.
It would be an excellent addition to like a boozy milkshake.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like do like a dark chocolate milkshake.
Oh yeah,
with this.
I'm in.
That would be excellent. Or like a dulce de leche milkshake with that. I could really see happening.
I agree.
That's pretty excellent.
Yeah. So
okay, so we're gonna review this. We're gonna pause it and stop it, and if you're part of our patrons, you'll get to see this whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. But if you're not, you only get to see bits and pieces because we don't want to deal with any copyright issues or anything like that. We definitely want Ice Spice to be able to benefit from any kind of anybody that sees it from watching this. So that'll be there, but we're going to have to edit it for those reasons.
Yeah.
So if you're part of the patrons, you'll get to experience all of this. Are we just like, if you have a thought, you're going to pause and I'm going to pause, or are we just going to pause every like 10 seconds just so that we don't?
I don't know. Let's just roll the dice here.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Ice Spice, think you the shit. Fart in parentheses.
Mm-hmm.
In 3, 2, 1.
The fuck I'ma say in the intro?
There's some shenanigans around the finger because we don't want to show that because that would be too much.
Right. Even though it's the one thing you could see.
She has beautiful orange hair. I
Mhm.
think that looks nice. I like her eye makeup.
Mhm.
I like the white on the insides. That looks nice. And she has a very symmetrical tongue.
Yes.
Right? It
Yeah,
is.
It's a good tongue angle.
Yeah, it looks like it almost looks like she's got a fake one in her mouth because it's so perfect. So
let's keep going.
Ice Spice, perfect tongue.
I think that the actual song kicks in now though.
Okay, let's do it.
Can you please?
Think you the shit, bitch? You not even the fault.
Please pause. So all right, so what we have here for our lyric, and you know what? Now the fart makes sense.
Right.
Because her lyric was you think you the shit, bitch? You not even the fart. Right? And that, I mean, she's speaking on a deeper level.
Right.
I think. It's kind of like it's taking on the idea of like the toxic ego, I believe. And she's saying, you're not even like, if you think of what a shit is versus what a fart is.
Right.
Right. And to not even be
that.
Not even be the fart means that you are so far from the shit.
Mhm.
You're not even the air that the shit breathes.
Yeah. I'm so glad that this song is only 2 minutes and 22 seconds.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Bitches be quick, but I'm quicker. Bitches be thick, but I'm thicker. She could be rich, but I'm richer.
Okay, so we have.
So you think you're rich, but I'm richer.
Right. You think that you're thick, but I'm thicker.
Yeah. So everything is you think you're this. I'm going to take that word. I'm going to rhyme it with the same word because
no, but this is a competition that we're speaking of.
Oh yeah.
Right. We're in a competition here. So I'm guessing that Ice Queen might truly believe
Ice Spice.
I keep saying Queen because
Joey
said
said
she's
she
a
was
queen.
the queen. Yeah.
Ice Spice. I believe Ice Spice probably believes that she is in fact the shit, or at least the fart.
Yeah,
because it's not an even.
Well, because you're not even a fart.
Right, you're not even a fart. You may be thick, but I'm thicker.
Right.
You might be quick, but I'm quicker.
Yeah.
Right. So if nothing else, Ice
Right.
Spice is in fact the fart.
Right.
But probably the shit.
More than likely.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've got a fairly generic drum beat that's kind of happening.
Yeah, and then also you needed to fill up space, and she just goes, "Fuck."
Well, no, but it's a mnemonic device.
Okay.
Right? You're giving something to your audience, right? The audience is going to remember that, and then like at that live show, they're all going to go, "Fuck."
Maybe.
Right? I think it's a mnemonic device. It's like a hey.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a more aggressive hey. Is what she's doing, which
Right.
I appreciate. So what we have is, like I said, we have a fairly generic drum beat here. But then we've got our keyboards that are coming in with a boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's a melodic hook.
thing.
There's a melodic repetitive movement that's happening. I
Right.
wonder how long that'll go for.
I'm gonna
yeah, let's see where the story goes.
I make me some jams. Unlock that band.
Okay.
I said 400 bands.
So she's making some jams.
Not to go with the peanut butter whiskey.
Right. I don't think that she's talking
She's
about
talking
like,
about songs.
preserves.
Right. Right.
Like-
She's not taking
like-
strawberries or
like
raspberries.
blackberry preserves.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
You know the difference between a jelly and a jam is the amount of sugar added. Okay. Continue.
Yeah.
Just
All right,
send me
we're good. We had to pause. We were getting too close to
tips.
paying for it territory.
Right. Well, she just said tips.
Tips. Right?
Yeah.
She's like a porn star with her hips.
Right.
If any of you have watched porn, you know that porn stars, in fact, only some of them really use the hips. I mean, there are certain positions that emphasize the hips, probably like reverse cowgirl.
Well, nowadays that's a big thing.
Well, reverse cowgirl is one.
Yeah.
You know, like, but a lot of times you're going to see like your doggy styles or your one leg up on a counter style, anything that where you can get the camera into a good position to where you can see everything.
All of the accoutrement.
So maybe it's like the flexibility of the hips. So I don't think it's like a movable thing. Like she's like a belly dancer would have a different set of hips,
right,
than a porn star. Porn stars are more like flexible hips. I don't think they're moving quite as much.
Belly dancers are very flexible in
general,
their own right.
Yes,
but they're more of they're able to move. Right. So maybe it's more muscle, like muscular things going on where you
sure
you can sway
There's
and have a lot of control as opposed to like
just like I can get a leg up
I can do like the twerking stuff. Yeah.
Well, see, I don't think porn stars twerk either.
See, I'm sure they do.
That's
a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing now.
Well,
everybody twerks.
I get it, but the porn I watch,
right?
If I were to watch such things, which clearly I don't,
right?
I would imagine that in the scenarios, just as someone that has been behind the lens of a camera before, you would be looking for certain angles, and those angles might require body parts to get out of the way so that you can get a good focus on the other body parts. Don't forget Manscaped, 20% off.
Works for women too, by the way.
It does. You know, so I think that the flexibility of a porn star's hips are paramount.
Interesting.
Let's continue.
Think you the shit, bitch? You're not even the fault. I be going hard.
Oh, there's a rhyme in there.
Thanks for pointing that out, by the way.
No, there was a specific one that I will tell you right now I do not like.
Okay.
Right? So I'll accept fart without the R because accents can happen anywhere, right?
In a fart.
Right. Can we go back a little bit?
Do we want to?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I really want to hear this this rhyme that's I be going hard.
Hot.
She's trying to rhyme with fart. I reject that as a rhyme.
It's not a rhyme.
It's not a rhyme.
You're right. It's not a rhyme.
Hard does not rhyme with fart. Heart would work.
Heart. I thought she said hard at the beginning.
No. She said I'd be going hard.
Hot.
Fought. You ain't even the fought. I'd be going hot. Right? That's
well, at that point she's saying hot.
But she's saying hard. And I don't like that
Boston.
rhyme.
Is she from Boston?
I don't like that rhyme. So I think that's the chorus.
Yeah, no. That's definitely the chorus. Sonically, musically, doesn't really go anywhere. And you know what? That is most rap instrumentals just kind of stay in that spot.
Sure.
But then so we were listening to this and then we went back and we were like, we've listened to rap in the 2000s,
in
90s
fairness.
and stuff. So what changes in rap on those popular songs and stuff is there's sometimes a texturally different voice or that's delivering a hook or a even if it's just like additional keys or something else that kind of like lifts the song during that. This is literally the same shit all the way through.
Continue.
She my son, but I ain't her mammy.
She my son, but I ain't her mammy?
Well, why would she be your son?
Well, we're in a progressive society. This is the year 2024. Let's not
You know what? I'm wrong. I'm wrong on that.
Continue.
But if the daughter is your son, you'd still be mammy.
Fair point.
Eat through my panties. Hard knock life. No.
That's why Mammy was there.
That's why Mammy was
And you know what? I accept that rhyme.
well, because it...
Mammy and panties. It's not a perfect rhyme,
but it's there.
but it works.
Okay.
Mammy and panties.
I'm a pretty bitch, I don't like fighting. On the beat, I'm going super saiyan. I said, mirror.
I don't know what those
Super
words.
Saiyan?
I don't know what those words were.
What's the Super Saiyan?
I don't know. This isn't for us.
I don't understand. Well, okay. I do understand why this went viral because the word fart is in the title.
The word
and
fart
farts
is in the
are always
title.
funny.
And I tell you what, her usage of fart is acceptable.
It's acceptable.
Right? In her judgment of someone else's ego, the way she has decided to articulate it through the majesty of song.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I get it. I understand it.
Sure.
There's a couple of her rhymes that are suspect. But in general, so far,
yeah.
Ice Spice. I don't not get it. I don't completely get it. But I also don't not get it.
Right.
Are we gonna listen to the whole thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, gems.
I don't think we need to. Is there a twist?
Oh no.
Is there a bridge?
Embarrassed. Leave a bum nigga looking embarrassed.
Now,
so that's the first N bomb.
So now we've had an N bomb on
the show
on Bacon is My
but
Podcast.
it wasn't us.
Okay, so it's acceptable. I don't think it is.
Well, I mean, if we didn't acknowledge it,
That would
wouldn't
be
be
weird, right? If we just sat here and went,
well, no.
Did you hear that? I heard it.
You got to do the WWE and you go. I didn't happen.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the victim.
I didn't read anything.
I'm the victim.
I didn't read anything. That is the hook.
Yeah,
that is definitely the hook.
Bitches be big, quick, but I'm quicker. They can be rich, but I'm richer.
Yeah,
that's it. That's the hook.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
There. It's not a bad hook.
It's not terrible. It's there.
It's it. Hey, you know what? Again, this was not written for us.
Right.
I don't think we're the target audience.
No.
At all.
No.
But
when you're doing market research,
I am enough of a open-minded music listener to say that okay, I've sampled,
dabbled a bit.
I've sampled Ice Spice's Think You the Shit fart song. The parentheses is the pause. The pregnant pause. It's a pregnant pause. And I guess she's making a statement. Yeah. It's her way of making a statement, right? At its best, hip hop to me has always been the language of the streets.
Sure.
It's always been a reflection of where people are in their lives, where society is, from a perspective that I have no
frame of
reference
yeah.
for, right? So I can't say, like, hey, I feel that Ice Spice has someone in mind. She knows a person, and that person fancies themselves to be the shit, and she's letting them know that as much as you may think and believe that you are the shit, she is here to say, oh no.
Right.
Not only are you not the shit,
you're not even the fart.
Not even the fart.
Wow. Let's finish this.
Bitches be quick, but she quicker.
Let's finish this here.
Do we? We get it? You don't think we got it? I think we got it.
I'm getting pretty excited because it's almost time to grill.
It's always time to grill. You know why?
I know.
Because I use grillyourassoff.com. All their stuff is fucking fantastic.
Well, I will say you don't even have to grill outside, even though you do all year round. I don't all year round, but I use all their stuff inside as well.
Yes,
So I
exactly.
still get the flavors.
Exactly. Everything from their seasoning to their sauces to their hot sauces. And you know what? They also provide delicious snacks.
They do. We actually tried some on the show. We got some cowboy-style beef jerky right here. Their jerky is really, really good.
It's really flavorful, really delicious, and you can have your own. If you go to grillyourassoff.com,
Indeed.
if you go to grillyourassoff.com, use a promo code BACON, and you get 10% off your entire order.
Nice.
And not only will you be helping us out, but you'll be helping out veterans and first responders.
Yeah.
Because this company is veteran owned, and it's super badass, and we love these guys. Almost a day one sponsor with this show,
That's true.
and we are going to support them forever. Super
Check out
cool
their
guys.
site. Check it out. Taste the freedom. If you don't know what you want to get, go ahead and use their product finder quiz.
Yes.
And set yourself up. Figure something out right now over at grillyourassoff.com.
And always remember to ask yourself,
What's your bacon?
what's your bacon?
Or what's on your bacon?
Bunker bacon bourbon barbecue sauce. That's what's up.
What's up, fam?
Yeah.
Bacon listeners? Ever wanted to help out the show? Ever wanted to know a little bit more about what goes on behind the scenes here at Bacon?
Perhaps keep these glasses a little bit fuller.
Mine's empty.
Yeah. Go over to patreon.com/baconismypodcast, where you can get additional content, including tastings.
Yeah, you can get cooking shows.
You can get early ad-free shows.
That's right.
And at even the lowest tier, come participate with us every week in our discussion and drinks episode, where we hang out with you, our BIMP squad.
You're a part of the show. Join us, hang out, weigh in on everything that we're talking about, weigh in on everything, maybe be a part of the show.
Exactly.
It's happened.
Join the BIMP squad.
Yeah.
Get your first week for free over
right
at
now.
patreon.com/baconismypodcast.
What's your bacon?
Right? She's using a pentatonic in the major scale.
Yeah.
That's a very common usage
Mhm.
of the scale. So musically, it's sound.
Yeah.
Shit,
So
I'm all right with it.
that was some of my research.
All right. That was us reacting to a song. Do you want to hear us ever do that again? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
We do have an what are we doing in our current live comments?
Well, they came in late.
Mhm.
Pinky came in late,
Which
which is okay.
I can imagine that was shocking
What's that?
to come in late.
Oh, come in
and just
late
be
to
like,
that? Oh,
what
yeah.
is happening right
Like
now?
what? Why is this?
Yeah.
I say we get that song on the Hard Rock Lunchbox. What do
We
you
could
guys
try.
say?
We could try.
I think we bombard.
Didn't we get the "Smell Your Dick" song on there once?
Probably.
Right, and that
so.
song I found to be fantastic.
Right. I think we should let's petition to get "Think You the Shit" fart.
Yeah.
In-
Pregnant pause.
Yeah.
Think you the shit? Fought. No
now
R.
I'm saying fart.
No R. in
Now I'm
fought.
saying fart.
Fought.
Yeah. Now
Just
I'm
like the
saying
word
fart.
Hod. No.
Yeah.
And hot.
Pinky knows a guy. I could hook you up.
She can hook us up.
Well, I'll tell you what. This comes out on Wednesday. Hard Rock Lunchbox is on Thursday. Let's do this.
So there was our segment of reacting to a viral video
Yeah. Well, it's a viral song.
or viral song. Yes.
That was just some sort of video. It's like the official video.
She's attractive.
Yeah.
She's an attractive woman. I appreciate that she edited out her own middle finger because apparently that was too much. I mean, lyrically,
Yeah.
nothing was edited, but that middle finger had to be pixelated.
Right. The one that was very prevalent.
Right. A thin pixelation drawing your eye to, oh, that's a middle finger.
Yeah.
Censorship's
you weren't
wacky,
really-
man.
Yeah.
Censorship is wacky.
Yeah. So yeah, that was some of my research today, and those are the songs we got to write.
Okay. I don't want to do that.
Well, you know what? We love fart humor.
I don't love fart humor.
You're such a liar.
No, I'm not a liar.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like. I thought farts were hilarious when I was like 12.
Yeah.
I don't still find them hilarious.
When they happen in movies, you don't think it's funny?
Not always.
Really?
It has to be like a
Good
placed.
delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm very picky about my fart jokes.
Okay.
I like artisanal fart jokes,
Not artisanal.
not artisanal.
Okay.
No, artisanal.
Artisanal.
You know, like 5 ingredient fart jokes, locally sourced.
I like my fart jokes.
I like my fart jokes
locally
locally sourced. Fart
Oh
jokes.
wow, wow! I'm curious as to how that plays out. That whole thing that we just did.
Yeah, me too.
Because I don't know, man. I
Hey, we're always trying things, you know.
yeah.
Always trying things.
I don't know. I don't know what you got to do to get
You know what? We're not
get
trying to be
heard.
the fart. We're trying to be the shit, not just the fart.
right.
And right now, we ain't even the fart.
I don't know. Sometimes we're the fart.
Occasionally, we're the fart. So I brought something today that I wanted to go over with you.
Yeah. I by mistake opened it.
Yes. So, as our listeners know, when we have a guest come on, we have a little thing that we do called What's Your Bacon in 7 questions, right? And then when we have them come on a second time, we have, of course, What's Your Bacon in 7 questions for repeat offenders.
Correct.
I have been going through those questions, and I find that those questions aren't maybe like I don't know if they're the best questions. I did that kind of like fast, and we've had a few times where it's like some of those questions might actually lead to too in-depth of answers.
Yes.
That they're better off to be questions in an episode versus in a quick.
If things are going
thing.
sideways, we should go break.
Right. So I'm wondering if we should maybe trade out a couple of questions.
Sure.
Now, I don't know which ones we should trade out or which ones we shouldn't. And I figured that was a good thing to kind of like run by you and also run by our patrons who can vote on it and maybe even put up a thing. So what I'd like to do is I would like to ask you these questions and have you answer them.
Okay. All right.
Right.
What I'm going to do is,
and I'll answer them as well.
Hang tight. I do want to get some.
I haven't thought of any of the answers to any of these questions.
I do want to get some jerky.
Yeah, I would like to too, because you're hogging those Pringles over there.
Oh no, here.
Dude's been eating Pringles over on the side while I'm drinking peanut butter whiskey.
You want to go for smoky chipotle or Cajun?
Ooh, that's actually a tougher decision than I thought.
Yeah.
Let's go Cajun.
Okay. We're gonna go Cajun. Grill your ass off jerky. GrillYourAssOff.com. Use the promo code BACON. Get 10% off your order.
I'm gonna grab one of these whiskeys down here.
Yeah, go for it.
Just because we have a couple of
You have Teeling.
a couple of
There's
old
the
ones.
The Glengall.
Oh man, what do we do? I'm gonna do a little tealing.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. So you've come up with these questions, but you haven't thought about them at all.
Yes, it was honestly like I did it real quick today. I asked Annie a few of them, and I was like, "Are these good questions or these suck?" And I didn't think of any answers for them. There were a couple of them that I thought like, "Oh, this could provoke conversation," and
yeah,
whatever. So I thought I'd bring them in, run them by you guys,
yeah, the peeps,
and see if you think that any of these are better than the questions that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's remind people quickly our 7 questions for repeat offenders.
Cheers, by the way.
Cheers to you.
Now we just did the repeat offenders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is a different show.
No, I'm saying like you
yeah,
and I just did them.
And that's what actually got me thinking about this, because as I was going through this, I was like, huh, does this question play well or does it not?
Yeah.
Right. So our repeat offender questions are, one, what are some of the unwritten rules of your job or profession? Which I think is a great question, but perhaps it's a question that goes too in depth. Like it actually, you could do a whole show on that. I do think it's a better question for somebody that is coming back for the second time because we've established a level of trust with them. And this is really good, by the way. This Cajun is great.
Yeah, very great.
So I don't know if that question is too big of a question or not. So we can see if that's one we want to replace. Second one, what's the better useless superpower? Color manipulation or cheese manipulation? Funny sounding, but sometimes we have to explain it.
Also, when you finally explain it, cheese always wins.
Right. There's no hope for color.
Right.
So maybe that's a question that we either retool, maybe find a different superpower to kind of go for to match up with cheese, or maybe it can be replaced with another question. Question number 3, what's the first thing you wash in the shower? Oh, it's okay.
Some people could see it as provocative.
Right.
Some people, not so much.
It sounds saucy at first, but it's a quick answer. Might be good, might not be. Question number 4, if you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done? That's a fun question. But again, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to get fun answers with all of those.
Yeah. And it also depends on the person.
If you had to, question number 5, if you had to choose between only eating pre-chewed food or only communicating through interpretive dance for the rest of your life, which would you choose?
We've had a lot on both sides of the fence.
I think is a fun question.
I think that's a good question.
Right? Toilet paper roll over or under?
Great question.
Great question, but I've heard it 1,000 times.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's too obvious of a question.
Okay.
Maybe not obvious, but like it might be good because they're like, oh, I've heard this question. But I have heard that question before.
But it's also repeat offenders.
Yes.
So
yeah. You get to pick one Halloween. Question 7, you get to pick one Halloween costume from your past to wear every day for the rest of your life. I like that question, personally. Because we get to know a little bit about them. We get to know a little bit about what they're into. Yeah. But for you, if you had to like pick a weak spot in these questions, what would your weak spots be?
I'm going to say the manipulation one. Oh yeah, I got it for a little bit. I would say the arrest one, the manipulation one.
Okay.
And then we tried out a new bonus question. Yeah. I thought that was weak sauce.
Yeah, I thought of it today just because it was a sequel, and I was like, okay, how can we make this a sequel?
I think it's important to have that hook of what's your bacon all the time, and also like somebody that we've had on a year earlier. Maybe they remember, maybe they don't. But if they do, it doesn't matter because it's always going to come around to our tagline. What's your bacon?
Sure.
So I think it's important to keep that bonus
question. So you think the bonus question should be the same bonus question either time? Or a different bacon question?
No.
No?
Keep it. What's your bacon?
Well, it's bacon on top and side or main course. That's our bonus question.
Bacon
but that's our right, but that's our bonus question.
Yeah.
So we ask the same bonus question?
Yeah. It could also act as a redemption.
But then they already know the answer. All the above, like that's.
I think that's our question though. like the bonus question is our question.
Or we just say, "What's your bacon?" and just ask them that. We got to know from Pinky.
I don't know what the no is.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
What are you voting against?
Yeah.
One of our patrons is voting against
something. We haven't found out
We're
though.
just not sure.
New bacon question.
New bacon question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's our. You got to keep it. Got to keep it. It could be redemption, or they can fuck it up and not answer it correctly this time, but next time. You know.
I'll try and think of a new bacon question just in case, and we'll see.
But yeah, I think definitely could be new questions. The unwritten rules thing is we're always going to get the musician one,
right?
So we've had like don't poop on the bus,
right?
So, but that it's still a good one.
I almost find that is more of the second time we talk to somebody that should just go into the general show questions.
Okay.
Because that can take over. Mm-hmm. That could be a 20-minute answer.
Sure.
You know, we even saw today that it ended up being a very long answer, which I was cool with.
I got to be honest with you. I think. Oh no, scary.
Scary's going down.
I feel as if that should be an emergency break class kind of question.
You think so?
Yeah, I think if we're not hitting it off with somebody, that should be a question we pose. Because
I'm kind of interested in that though, but I'm also interested in like a rephrasing of that question, like I also like the idea of like, okay, what's the biggest misconception in your mind of what this job is? Now, when it's musicians, it's always going to be the same thing. It's going to be the glamour. It's all cocaine and sex. You know. Hi, Donna. Donna can't hear us, but we're waving.
Well,
so
I feel like that is an easy way to, because listen, like, especially when we bring guests back, we're not bringing them back because we didn't vibe with them.
Sure.
We're not bringing them back because we need a whole bunch of notes on them.
Right. Right. We had no notes today.
Right.
Other than, hey, this is the thing that he has out right now.
Right. So I feel like that is almost like a, hey man, this person doesn't have a whole lot to talk about.
Right.
Let's bring this question up.
Right. Okay.
As opposed to, just asking somebody we already have a good vibe with that's already returning that question. I feel like it's more of an icebreaker.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now then is I'm going to go through some of these new questions that I have down. And also, do you think, or does anybody that's listening right now think that any of our normal 7 questions need to be replaced? Because that could be too. You know, you never know. We did that. Man, we did it so long ago.
Very beginning.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, does that need to be retooled? Are there any questions in your mind right away that are
in the first one? No, I feel like that's always been gold.
Yeah, I feel like we have definitely a good, solid group of questions.
Yeah.
But the repeat offenders one is the one where I'm kind of like,
yeah.
Which again, it's not. We don't have that many repeat offenders, so
yeah.
All right, so let's get into some of these.
Let's get to some of these.
All right. So I'm going to ask them to you. You can answer, I can answer, and then we can see what we think. In your opinion, what is the worst sandwich ingredient?
Red peppers.
Roasted?
In fucking everything.
Roasted or raw?
Roasted. Because they're fucking in anything.
And they're
everything.
slimy.
And they're slimy. They're gross. Yes. Pass.
Okay. This one could get us. Could provoke something.
Mhm.
Which color has the worst personality?
Mauve. I have no basis for that answer, other than I'm not going to stir up controversy.
So, I thought that question sounded funny because it could do that, where someone could be like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
And it's like, this is not a racial thing.
Yeah.
This is the rainbow.
Yeah.
You know, salmon.
Right.
I think salmon has a shit personality.
No. Really?
The color salmon.
Dude.
It's like an orangey pink.
Dude. You know what got me with salmon?
What's that?
Mark Henry.
His suit.
His salmon suit.
Yep.
Iconic.
Sure. Iconic.
And
what do you do in that salmon suit?
Create some of the greatest content on TV.
By doing what?
By being great and telling a story.
All right.
By not aligning with the biggest heel in professional wrestling ever. John Cena.
Why do you think he picked a salmon color suit?
Because he was supposed to retire, but he didn't. Because he was like, damn, the suit looks fine.
That's true. It did look fine.
He looked fucking great in that salmon suit. Just saying.
All right. Good question.
Disagree with you.
Good question. Yes or no?
I think it's better than some of the ones on the repeat offenders. Yeah.
All right. So that's an option. We'll keep that. I'm gonna delete the ones that we're not into. So worst sandwich gone. Or worst sandwich ingredient.
Okay. All right.
I only put that there because I was like, we don't have any food related questions.
But we shouldn't, because we have the bacon one.
Right.
And also, people think bacon is my podcast. If they've never seen us before, they're going, it's a food related podcast. No,
right.
It's not.
All right. Question number 2. What's something you'll never do again?
Watch Spider-Man 3.
Ever?
I'm going to try to avoid it.
Okay. Okay. I think, let's see, if there's something I'll never ever do again. I will never do the Charlie Chaplin mustache.
Yeah.
Ever again.
We talked about that.
Ever
we talked
again.
about that on an episode.
Right.
And that was a
now,
good
if
choice.
you didn't know me and I was coming in, or you did know me and it was the second time I was in, and that was my answer, that could lead into, wait, why did you have this mustache? What was this? What was that? So it could lead to something like that. It could lead to it's like an embarrassing thing without saying, what's your most embarrassing moment? So I don't know. Do you like the question? Do not like the question?
That's a thumbs in the middle for me.
Thumbs in the middle? Okay, so we'll keep that for now. With our group here, we have, I like the color question. Vote to keep that one. Which color is the worst personality, I guess?
Huh.
Okay. Okay.
I like that.
Do you have any injuries you obtained in a really stupid way?
I stepped on my thumb and broke it.
Right? That could lead to a story.
It absolutely could.
Right? I have a scar on my knee from kneeling on a thumbtack that I then had to use a screwdriver to shimmy out.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So, I don't know. Good question, bad question.
I wasn't blown away by it, but thumbs in the middle.
Thumbs in the middle. Okay.
It can lead to more discussion.
Okay. So far, color personality is up. Then you'll never do again is a middle. Stupid injuries, middle. What's something that was ruined for you by hearing someone else make fun of it? Donna has a scar on her lip from a parrot.
That happens.
Okay, so see, that's making me like the question more. Yeah. That's making me like the question more. Which I think that's okay. All right. So yeah, something ruined for you by hearing someone else make fun of it. I'll tell you why I have this one. Is because Annie cannot wear earbuds because of watching Sebastian Maniscalco's special and him saying, "You see all the people in the gym with their bitch buds."
Oh.
And they're like, "I got my bitch buds," and they're turning it on. My bitch buds. And she was like, "I can never wear those now because all I think of is bitch buds."
Okay.
Right. So
I don't know if I really have.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a good question.
No. It doesn't. No.
Does it jump off the page?
No.
All right. So delete. Done.
Delete.
All right.
Delete.
Delete. What's the phone app you're most embarrassed to have on your phone or use?
Delete.
Okay. What's something you're a snob about?
Coffee.
Okay. That can lead to a conversation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right. What am I a snob about? Probably so many things that I'm not even realizing. Probably. What am I a snob about?
Music.
Am I a snob about
Yeah.
music? I am a snob about music.
Yeah.
Okay. So, good question.
That's in the middle.
Okay. What's something you think everybody looks stupid doing?
Delete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be a fun one.
No. No. I'm not loving that one.
Okay. What's the creepiest thing you could say to someone you just met?
See, some of the things I think elicit too much thought.
Well, what do you think? What comes to your mind when I say, what's the creepiest thing you could say to someone you just met? You smell different when you're awake.
See, that's the thing. Like, that's a great question for somebody like that's quick-witted,
right?
But it's not going to get an answer from everybody.
But then we're going to find some.
We
the
can
people that answer that question well.
We can mine for.
We're going to be like, oh man.
We can mine for creeps, but also at the same time, it's not a for everyone question.
Okay, we got 2 votes for the snob question.
Yeah, I think that okay.
Okay, what do you guys think about what's the creepiest thing you could say to someone you just met?
Yeah, I think that's a down for me.
Okay. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier feel very uncomfortable?
That's a pass.
A kielbasa and motor oil.
Yeah, but also again, it's
okay.
We don't listen. We have a lot of great guests.
I want creative people on this show,
but we don't necessarily get quick thinkers.
But we don't want to like try and make people be better. Well, we're gonna softball everybody.
It's a promo,
but it's a promo for second tier people.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's for the people that passed the first promo.
I don't think it's as palatable.
Okay. If you could choose any animal as a battle companion, what would it be?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah?
That's a good one. Rhino, first off.
Well, yeah, but what answer is not rhino? Because I thought the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Annie thought the same thing.
Okay.
Like, who doesn't pick rhino? Unless you're like lion.
Unless you're not going to live in this fight, in this battle. Okay.
The other animal one I had, though, that I didn't put down here is like, which animal is the sexiest?
Thank you for not doing that.
Annie said gazelle. Dude, I think it's hilarious.
Gazelles are not sexy.
Maybe not to you and me.
Okay.
You know what? You know what? There's a redhead singer out there. who finds gazelles dead sexy.
Okay. All right.
All right. If you could have a superpower that only worked once a year, what would it be?
See, that's like if you have a superpower,
Yeah.
if it's once a year or forever, you're always going to want that superpower.
But you don't get to. You get to choose, and it's only once a year.
Yeah, well, it's still Kilgrave.
Just once a year, Kilgrave. Okay. It's a good one.
Or all the time Kilgrave. Either way. That's, yeah.
Well, but we're not talking all the time. We're talking once
Right.
a year.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. No.
Not a good
That's
question.
no for me.
Okay.
And the sexy, yeah, no. Misconception about your job or industry, no. Because that's, again,
that's the one I brought up before.
Yeah.
Have you ever regretted a fashion choice that you made?
That's an okay one. I don't think it's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it could lead to some good stuff. It's okay. It's thumbs in the middle, more closer to down than up.
All right. There are a lot of thumbs in the middle. If animals could talk, which would be the funniest?
Oh, well,
I think that fish that they show the picture of where he's like, all right.
yeah. I mean, ducks. Ducks are classically funny.
Yeah.
And you've got
penguins. They're already in the tuxedo.
Right. The penguins. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
What would be the hardest and easiest things to give up in your life?
I think we need to do just one. Not like what we did with the sequel, best and worst. I think it just needs to be one.
Do you like either of those questions?
Nope.
Okay. So then we don't need to do either.
Strangest place you've ever peed.
Mm-hmm. What is the strangest place you've ever peed?
I don't know. I'm not loving it. I feel like those stories got to be more organic.
Gotcha. How do you get into that story?
It's got to be organic. So I can't tell you how to get it.
Gotcha.
That's what organic is, buddy.
Okay. Okay. I don't like it. What's your idea? I don't got one. That's what that was.
Organic. I told you, organic.
Yeah, I don't know what organic means. That word, what, like grapes?
You don't coach it to get there. It just gets there. That's what it means.
How often do your conversations get there?
More than you believe.
All right.
Yeah.
I think it's a better question than some of these ones that you thumbs in the middle.
Yeah.
And
the last one.
What could you give a 40-minute presentation on with absolutely no prep?
Ooh. There are definitely conversations. Well, that's a good way. See, this would be a good first go around because that asks them what's your bacon without asking what's your bacon.
So that could in turn be a way to describe the what's your bacon question.
Yeah.
We could be like, we like to think of bacon as
could be used.
the thing that you could give a 40-minute presentation on without any prep.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something to incorporate into our descriptions.
Yeah.
Okay. We have Pinky likes the P question.
Mm-hmm.
And also could give a 40-minute presentation on Harry Potter or Hanson.
Also, you know who else would like the P question?
Who's that?
R. Kelly. Drip,
well,
drip.
He just would have a quick answer to it.
Right.
And his well, you know what? He'd be like, nowhere strange. Everything's pretty normal to me.
Maybe even Vince McMahon.
See, that question has already led to funny things.
Okay.
But that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. All right. So we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've left with 9. Now, do we find any of these questions better than questions that we already have on the list?
I think so.
Okay. So
The color.
out of the questions, okay, what color has the worst personality? Which question would you say that's something to replace? Do we replace
number 1?
Unwritten rules? Okay. So the first question we ask is which color has the worst personality?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
okay. And then
snob is number 2.
You think okay, so snob goes in there. So what would that replace?
Number 2.
It's better than useless superpower?
Yeah. Until we come up with a you know what? Until we come up with an alternate to color manipulation.
But we're still trying to come up with an alternate to color manipulation.
We can do that.
Okay, so let me move that to here. And I'll move that. I mean, we don't have any.
The snob one is number 4. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry.
Number 3.
Injury is number 4.
Replacing number 4? Or
yeah,
it's your number 4 out of the...
No, it replaces number 4.
So instead of if we arrested you with no explanation, what would everybody assume you had done? It's what's something you're a snob about. Okay. And if you're listening in, let us know if you agree with these or not.
No, wait. Something you're a snob about is number 2. The
Oh, I'm sorry.
Injuries.
Do you have any injuries?
And that should be
better
number
than
4.
arrested?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd 5 go? Oh, there you go. Number 5 was good.
So you think what's the first thing you should wash in the shower is a good question?
Oh, we said no.
That's one of the ones that I thought should be replaced.
Okay. I'm going to say if animals could talk.
That's better than if you could choose one as the battle companion?
Well, didn't we say that we all thought rhino?
I mean, we all thought rhino, but is it a funnier sounding question?
Let's go battle companion then.
Or we could change, instead of funniest, we could think of other things. We could be like, if animals could talk, which one would be the most annoying? Or
no,
or sexiest? Or
sexiest. No, I think we go with the battle companion.
Battle companion. And we could also put some of these up for a vote too, if we wanted to. See if anybody.
I think that's a pretty solid new second wave. Perhaps even better.
Where are we?
And
first thing washing the shower.
What we should do is we're gonna go.
Toilet paper should stay. Halloween should stay.
Yes.
Pre-chewed food or interpretive dance should stay. Let me look at the ones. All right. So the ones we have not put in that were thumbs in the middle are what's one thing you'll never do again? Do you have any injuries that you obtained in a really stupid way? What's the creepiest thing you could say to somebody you just met? Have you ever regretted a fashion choice? And that's it. Those 4. Those 4 are the ones that did not make the cut.
Keep them around.
Yeah, I got to say, I think the creepiest thing one is a better question than do you have any injuries that you obtained in a stupid way?
Okay.
Personally, we don't have to make a decision about it.
What we should do
That's what I think.
right now is this. Starting Wednesday, we will have on the Patreon a survey, a poll, if you will. And we're going to decide which question is better. So go to patreon.com/baconismypodcast. You don't have to be a subscriber there.
Nope.
You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to be a part of the Patreon crew. We would love for you to be, but go there and vote.
Yeah. And we will make our new 7 questions for repeat offenders. And you know what? Do we throw up the original 7 questions and see if anybody thinks that any of those questions should be replaced?
Those are great.
Those
have gotten us to where we've gotten. I think we keep them.
Okay. So we will leave it up to you guys to help us out with the reformatting of repeat offender 7 questions.
And yeah, we've hit on so many things this episode.
Yeah.
We've learned about new music.
We have.
We had some Dirty Monkey whiskey, which is actually delicious. Just gotta sip
It's taken me a long time to drink it.
Dude, me too.
But it is delicious.
And we thank you for joining us and hanging out and doing this with us every week. It's so cool that you guys continue to do this. And what we want you to ask yourselves every single week is one super important question.
Yeah. What's your bacon?
Yes.
Because you're ours.
World peace.